You're getting paid $10K every day. Get over yourself.
You explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's going to be gone and he won't.
Bro, a 2-year-old doesn't understand that, bro. He can't even speak English. He can't even speak English. He's just saying bah, bah. He doesn't even have object permanence yet, bro. He doesn't care, bro. Nobody remembers what happened when they were like, until they were about like 12, bro. He's not gonna care, bro.
Talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you.
He can't talk, bro. He can't talk. He doesn't even have object permanence. He doesn't even know that you're their parents yet, bro.
Say they're
It's not that deep.
making us an offer.
What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we.
It's gonna be $10K per wood, bro. He's gonna scam us. Scam you guys, not us.
Anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets. Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammocks?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachute?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly...
Bro? What would you do for suitcase, bro?
ABC
store what, bro? They're using everything.
or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
See you,
Jimmy.
There he goes.
In his tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact.
1,000?
Because over the
Oh.
next 7 days, I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people that
This is
subscribe a free
sponsorship.
Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me.
Same for
Subscribe,
real.
win one.
For real, bro. Same, bro. Same. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Every 30 of you guys, I appreciate. I made over 400 videos, probably. I appreciate. I done the work. I think I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. That is true.
These phones, let's go. And so they continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
Is he eating his belt, bro?
Money
What
kept
is he
coming.
belt?
They were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have
Oh, he's losing.
maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We
thought
gotta
he was
go
eating it.
to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my god.
Don't fish have like a lot of protein and not a lot of fat? So why are they getting? Well, that's the only thing they can get. Is there like no deer or anything, or like badgers or something? No, why badgers? Not badgers. What are they called? What are they called? Beavers, bro.
Woo! Look at that. It's the river. Is that not the most gorgeous thing
Well, they could probably make a spear and just like go, wow, do that.
you've ever seen? Woo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
You can't fish, I
With Hayes'
His
makeshift
nap-
fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the
Bro has to have like, he should have brought like a sharpened stick and just go done that as soon as he catches one, you know, just so it wouldn't fly.
calories
away.
burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one! And the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked. We're eating tonight.
Yeah,
All right,
pretty
that's
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse.
It's day 40. They've made over $1/3 million, and I have an incredibly special offer
They gotta get at least $1 million, then leave.
For them.
For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching
No, don't accept it, bro.
right now.
Oh my God, are you serious,
Oh man!
Can't let down my kid.
I know. I can't lay down my wife.
bro? If that was me, I would have been like, sorry, no. If you're watching this, I love you, but I can't go. It will make me lose the challenge. I can't, bro.
Okay, Jimmy.
It's me, it's Daddy.
I smell so bad. Oh.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How
Exactly, bro,
long
that's gonna make him lose.
do you want us to stay?
I want you home now.
Wife. Bro's bringing in, he almost made $500,000 in like 40 days, bro. That's 10K every day. If I was your wife, I would be like, dude, stay 10 decades. I don't care. Stay as long as you want, bro. I can, you see, wait, do they get the money at the end or do they continuously funnel the money? Because if they get at the end, how is she? Well, she probably works a job. Yeah, she probably working a job. But as soon as this challenge over, bro, you have generational wealth, bro. Generational.
I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you. Yes, you need to bond with.
Bro, I feel like you should like start thinking of your child as like a human at like 5 years old, because that's when they start like walking, talking, you know. But before that, they're just like, I don't want to say pet, but like more advanced companion, you know? Because you can't really talk with your kid. You can't relate to your kid. You can't do anything with your kid. You just gotta feed them and then change them and then wash them and make sure they're like not dying or choking on anything. That's all you gotta do for the first maybe at most 10 years. That's the most you gotta do. Once they start hitting hitting double digits, then you gotta start treating your kid as like a person who you gotta talk to and like and check up on. But before then, you just think of your kid, make sure they are like surviving, not emotionally but physically.
Your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
You have not made it much. You could get $10 million, bro. $10 million. If you gave like any other person 10 mil, you could buy a house and then just do nothing for the rest of your life, and you still have like at least 100K left. How much does the average person? The average person probably spends 2 million max in their whole lifetime on everything, The 10 million, bro.
Conversation was so difficult for me. Even so, yesterday was a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids, my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
You should freaking dummy, bro. You should have just not done that. Now you want to leave and see your kids, which is understandable, but you shouldn't have done that in the first place.
to hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge. Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
Grizz, bro. Grizz's wife, well, probably because they don't have kids, you know? That's probably why. Because he got something to, like, work on, you know? Something to continuously do, like, not obligations, you know? That's probably why.
And after some much-needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Evil Jimmy.
Hayes and Grizz. Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained them before,
400,000.
by now they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down to fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
That's not gonna work, bro. That's gonna sink as soon as it hits as soon as you get in it, bro.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them.
How is it not
It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
not obey the laws of physics, bro? What?
Hey, bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this
Maybe it's because the water it displaces water evenly. You know, that's how it works.
thing can actually
Totally.
float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works.
He built a freaking boat in the woods.
All right, now that I'm aware of
Okay, it can fit 2 people. That's at least like the average person is like 180 or 170 pounds. That's like you can fit 200 pounds at least, or maybe 400. I'm not good with math.
that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new Mr. Beast box, which are now
Yo, do you get to eat the Zaxby's meal every day? Because that's a lot of calories that you can like save up. You don't got fish anymore. You'll probably be unhealthy as hell, but like at least you can. At least that diabetes won't act within like the next 20 days. So that's at least like that's a lot. That's at least like what 200 more K, bro.
live in every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Yeah, I know that tastes good, bro. You haven't had anything to eat but fish and probably leaves, bro. You eat leaves. Of course, fried chicken tastes good.
Mr. Beast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables.
No, I went to Whataburger once for the fries. They gave me a Texas toast, bro. I didn't even ask for toast, bro. Why are you giving me toast?
Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken.
Never went back. I spat on the floor, bro. I spat on it. I cursed out all the waiters, all the wait staff. I cursed them all for the next 100 years. That all their family will have curses, bro. Dare they do that, bro?
And pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like
Indeed.
so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good.
It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them,
Of
just
course
go
they're happy, bro. They ate to nothing, bro. Of course.
to Zaxby's and get the Mr. Beast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built
That's too big, bro. There's like so many trees in the moat too, so it's gonna be like very hard to maneuver. You know.
the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My
Right, that is not worth, bro. That's 4 days.
answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm going to leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get in Hayes' death.
That's a good car. That's a no, not a good. Maybe most cars are like most cars I've seen are like 60K, you know. Well, online they're 60K. I don't know in the dealership, but like that's a decent car. Well, maybe like a well-used car, you know. You could do a lot.
Trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I
We
tried.
appreciate the food. That was lovely. Bye, Jimmy.
Did he now get that? Why didn't you offer the other boat, bro? That would have been so much better. The other boat, bro. There's only a boat right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, bro. Why didn't you offer that instead of that big thing, bro? That would have they would have bought that. My God.
I'll see you next time.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I lost track.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build a Hazy Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes
Don't want to get bit by that.
and rats
Get out of here.
every night. And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep
If it's black, you'll be alright, Jack. If it's red, you're better off dead. Yeah, that's the thing. No, that's for the ends, bro. What's the end? Show me that ass.
started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle up river into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He's angry.
You sure he's angry, bro? That's the what is he, Canadian, bro? That's the nicest angry I've ever seen.
Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends, but
Nah, bro. Friends is just say that, bro. I know with my friends, we call each other things that if I said here, I would get banned.
Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grace's idea about how this would unwind is not working. Obviously. Because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I thought that I did
Waist deep, bro. How tall is he? He's waist deep and probably poo-poo.
not know that you were actually upset.
It's alright.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes,
Bro, that's can't be good. Turning off your camera and just going AWOL like that, bro. They're probably like, oh god, please don't die. Just hoping they don't see his body just floating up on the river riding down the river.
has set sail. And I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned
Why would that cheer him up, bro? Why would that cheer him up?
home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure.
Just
Nice! Oh, those are sea trout!
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
No way you're that happy about having a table, bro. No way. This is fake. What? You're that happy, bro? You don't have a table in your house? Oh my god.
Oh, man!
I figured that perked him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz!
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival
really
needs
happy.
met and their friendship restored, one question still remained. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days
You
ago.
already went past 60 days. Dang it. I already missed it. No.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70 we
You
have
want to
a
end your
conversation.
friendship already, bro? Just you met this guy, you befriended him. You're basically like best friends. You want to end that because you miss your 1-year-old that doesn't even know how to save your name yet. Who doesn't even know. He doesn't even have object permanence. He doesn't even know you what you look like. Who you even are, bro. You want to end that? End it. Oh, you want to end this friendship that will go on for decades over that. Oh my god. And because your wife misses you a little bit too. Oh my god. His wife misses him too, but she's understanding about the situation and how it can benefit them, bro.
And decide if we're going to push further.
That's fair.
I promised Grizz that I would stay longer.
For him, but I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping to himself, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
Your kid can wait another year, bro. What's another year, bro?
Yeah. Oh, no. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out to the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we going to do with all this money?
Kinda wanna talk to you about that. Kinda ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to
One more
kind of...
day. That's
feel-
he's literally gaslighting. He's literally gaslighting him how I gaslight my friends. Just one more game, bro. Just one more game, then we can hop off. Just one more game, bro. I promise. Just one more round. Just one more gaming session, bro. I promise. This will be the last one. Then after like 2 hours of playing the same game, he's gonna be like, bro, we gotta hop off. And I'm like, no, bro. We just gotta one more game. One more round. One more round, bro. I promise. This is the last round. Then we're there for like the next 2 weeks. Just playing Valorant. Not Valorant. I don't play Valorant. I don't know why I said Valorant. Just playing Roblox.
I thought a lot about
Why'd I say Valorant? What? Yeah, there's something wrong. This video is poisoning. Ow! I deserve that.
it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
How's it going, boys?
How are you, buddy?
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
How many days?
What?
How many days?
45 days.
45? Yeah, you can.
At this stage, Grizz, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, last night?
I don't want to disappoint Grizz, but I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool to come back here to our first camp where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to
You're gonna lose that friend for life as soon as you steal that, because I saw you being a little thief, a little goblin, bro. You're gonna lose that friend for real. Unless you talk it out at the very end.
I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
What's right for your family is to earn $1 million so that you can get your kids. That's generational wealth, bro. $1 million? $1 million, bro? You got to stay there for like how long? This is like 40 more days, bro. 40 more days. You can't stay there for 40 more days. You got a good system going on. You got food, bro. You got everything. You got everything you need to stay here for like another year, bro. A year. You could stay there for a year. But no. You wanna see your 4-year-old who doesn't even know you. Making me mad. Making me mad. Just wasting this opportunity. Wasting it.
Hayes got so desperate that he
I don't know why I'm judging, bro. I wouldn't survive like a week, bro. That's because I have no skills. That's why.
literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing,
Just pull the trigger and you'll be free.
and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
Now it's gone the other way. Now it's, I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't
spiraled
matter.
through
the money
this
doesn't
thing.
the money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, manipulating me.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do.
Disney movie talking thing, bro. What is this? He's reading a script, bro. He's reading a script, bro. What is this?
Like,
That is
I
weird.
genuinely think of you like a brother. You know, I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is. Everything, everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare. I owe you this, and to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
Together. Never mind. He's doing it by
I
himself.
love you, buddy.
I hope we stay in contact and stay as friends.
You smell bad.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich! Boys!
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. We dropped them off.
300K.
This is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later.
Yeah, he got skinny. Hold on.
Rich!
Look at this, bro.
Boys!
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. We dropped them off. This is what they
Look at that. Look, you could tell he like had some muscles too. Probably mostly fat, but mostly.
looked like. And here's them 74
Oh, look at that. Maybe it's just a jacket, but damn, they lost a lot of weight.
days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Hi, Italian baby!
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right now.
Well, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Alright, that's the end of that video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later on the next episode of Jonathan's Watching. Bye.